because we were getting these frequent calls of people that weren't in crisis, weren't at imminent risk, but were really trying to be thoughtful and planning for their future, we thought of trying to pull together some of the housing programs to do this type of educational opportunity.
The Falmouth Housing Authority has grown to be the largest housing authority on the Cape within the last 6 years, and that's because we've been really successful at getting vouchers.
We are the agency in town that provides subsidized housing for low-income families.
Next on our panel, we have Caitlin Pierce from the Housing Assistance Corporation and Heidi Archibald from the Housing Assistance Corporation. And towards the end, we also have Austin Tallman, who will be answering some questions around the legal and financial issues related to seniors and subsidized housing eligibility.
We are the regional agency for many, many things housing on the Cape. So if you have a housing question, a homelessness question, a housing crisis question, chances are your questions can be funneled through us and we'll help get you an answer.
We are the regional administering agency for the state's rental voucher program. We have their allocation for Section 8 vouchers that you can use anywhere on the Cape, in Falmouth if you want, out in Western Mass if you want, in Hawaii if you want.
So South Coastal Counties is a legal services firm. We provide legal services for people who qualify, their income limitations and things like that, but those don't apply for people who are over the age of 60, I believe. So often landlords will file evictions in district court, and if that happens, you have a right to transfer it to housing court, and we suggest that you do. And again, you can call South Coastal Counties and we can help you with that.
It's never too early to reach out for help. So frequently we see folks reaching out kind of at the end of the foreclosure process, and it's much more challenging for us to help folks get out of that situation than at the very beginning when somebody's struggling to make that very first payment that they fell behind.
So Helen's role is as a housing case manager, housing stabilization, and preventing further risk of housing. So Helen, can you speak a little bit to what a day in the life of Helen is like?
I would just like to say that as far as this day is concerned, I am really struck sitting in this room, and I want to share with you that all of these panelists and all of those tables, there are no competitors present in this room. These are various different agencies with different perspectives, different sources of information, resources, but there's an incredible partnership in Falmouth of the players here today to try to help all of you get to a good, stable, and comfortable living space for the duration of your years.
The good news, as Helen was pointing out, is there is a great amount of partnership in the Falmouth community, and I think if you were to call any of the numbers of the cards and the agencies in the back, you will be connected and be well taken care of. I neglected to mention my own department very much, the Human Services Department. We also are staffed with clinical social workers. We partner with a lot of these folks here. We have the Senior Center here. So if you were to call Falmouth Human Services, the Falmouth Senior Center, we are working hand in hand with the panelists up here.
And some say it takes a village. Well, this is one fine village, and I'm so glad I've planned to age out right here.
All this information and all this support is free of charge. So thank you everyone for coming.